Guys, long haul area, Big Blue. We are in Lebanon, Tennessee. It is June 24th. How do you catch a squirrel? We climb a tree and act like a nut. There you go. There's today's bad dad joke. We are done with our break. Ready to go. I actually went out here and fueled too. Which is kind of nice when you can park at some place where you can fuel in the morning. Saves you a little trip, a little stop to get fuel during the day. So we are all fueled up. Couldn't really record it. They had that dreaded music going. But we are rolling along. We have ourselves 626 miles to go to the ADL Yard. This is a very large pothole right here. Try to get around. It's got red. Now I just popped the green. 626 miles to go. Showing I should get there about 5 p.m. But then you got to figure in a half an hour break and all the dates I'm running going up 81 too. Didn't see that was all running down what the camera was. So it'll probably be somewhere between 5:30 and 6 or something like that. There we go. Time to make this happen. Get it rolling. Got to get these Lunchables up to the yard. It's kind of bad timing too, because I'm going to hit Knoxville kind of at a busy time. I'm going to be coming in there sort of rush hour, just a little before. But once I get about halfway through or so, it should be clear sailing on the other side. So that should be good. So we're just gonna make it go and make an attempt at it. See what happens. We'll catch you guys later. See ya. Hey guys, look at the back of this truck. Harlan Express, reflecting quality. I wanted to get that close up just so you guys can see it outside. They put that foil on there and it says reflecting quality. So with that sign on there, doesn't that mean that it's reflecting my quality? Because it's not reflecting anything off of their truck. It's my reflection coming back at me. You know what I mean? We're heading up towards Bristol here. We're just a little ways away. Just rolling along. Making the miles happen. We got 386 miles to go. Well, there we go. We have made it through Bristol here. We're coming right through it now. We're actually in Bristol, Tennessee right now. And now we're in Bristol, Virginia. Time to go. Get out of this dumb Tennessee 55-mile-an-hour truck thing. Kick it up to 72. I wish 75. Get on rolling with it. saw that sign that said radar detectors illegal, state of Virginia. I know that's a law here. Not supposed to have a radar detector. Whatever. I think it's pretty silly. But whatever. But I watched a video once on YouTube. It was a truck driver. Probably some of you guys probably know, probably seen it too. But it was a truck driver. I think he was a car hauler, I think. If I remember correctly. And I think he lives out here in Virginia someplace. And he had this whole deal set up. He had a button on his steering console. An on and off switch. And then he had a radar detector mounted in his grill. And a big thing out here with the cops is they sit there with these little devices, and when you drive by, they pull the thing on it, and it actually will tell them if there's a radar detector. It detects the radar detector. And then they pull you over and give you a fine for having a radar detector. It's their thing out here. And so he got pulled over because it detected a radar detector. And he shot a video about the whole thing. And, you know, the DOT was in his truck, and when they were in his truck, he had a camera in there, and he's like pointing with an arrow, you know, look down there, you know, to find the switch and stuff. And he's admitting that he has this in there, and it's illegal. I was really kind of wondering why, because you know that the police that probably saw that did that, or probably that police department has heard about this video. Because my guess is that somebody has watched that video and thought it wasn't right and called the police department or something. I would think that he would get called in there and they would actually give him a fine, because he's admitting that he's guilty in that video. That's what he's doing. He's showing that he's actually breaking the law. I thought that was pretty strange. I guess this guy's gonna be a center lane guy. I don't know what to do here. Well, we will catch you guys later. We're just rolling along. Hey guys, we are just running up northbound on 81. What we've been doing today. We are down to actual 65 miles to the ADL Yard. And we're gonna have one more scale we gotta go through right up here. Should be no problem though. We're pretty light. Don't see any foreseeable problems. But I got a great idea. So all you inventors out there, here you go. I'm gonna make you a multi-billionaire. So, here you go. Semi-trucks. We're driving along. What is our biggest obstacle out here on the road? It's this right there. That wasn't too close. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but cars love to cut off semi-trucks. And it's just, they do it, you know? I gotta get over here too. And so they love to cut off semi-trucks. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen, I think it's like Animal Planet or something like that. I gotta get over. I know, truck, I gotta get over. Thank you for slowing down. But I don't know if you've ever seen like the Animal Planet. I think it's that or something like that. They have these whaling shows where they have these big whaling ships out there. And what they do is, like China is out there killing these whales and stuff. And it's like PETA, or it's not them, but it's some other, you know, save the whale type deal. And these people raise money to buy these little ships and go out there and try to run interference with the big ships that are doing the whaling. And they try to, you know, get in their way and stuff. Well, there's a couple things that the whaling ships do to try to keep these other little boats away from them. They, you know, it's legal for China to do this in certain parts, certain waters. And so they're not breaking the law. It's just, you know, and these ships are getting in their way, and they say, hey, you're causing a hazard, whatever, so they try to get them out. I think the way station is actually, wow, it's closed. Yay! We're out of here. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Never see that place closed. So yeah, so they do these couple things, and one of the things is they have these big water cannons on top of the big ships, and as these little boats, they're circling around them trying to cause a problem and everything. Well, that's why it's closed. So they got that big thing on there right now. They'll shoot these water cannons at these boats, you know, trying to keep them away. Another thing that they do is they have this like ultrasonic dish on the side of these big ships. Oh, that scale's all backed up. Look at that. And they have these I don't have them on the sides of the ships. And as these little boats come around, they point them down at them, and it shoots like an ultrasonic sound wave at the boat. And the people that are driving the boats, it like makes their head ring and all kinds of stuff. It shoots this like high-pitched noise into their head or whatever. I'm thinking somebody should invent something like that for a semi. This is the greatest idea ever. Alright? So what you do is you have, you know how these trucks have all these following devices and all this stuff? Well, these sensors in the front on these new trucks and everything. If a car comes in front of it, you know, beep, 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 it beeps at you, and some of them will break the truck and everything. They should have these little dishes that they can put in front of the grill. They put in the grill of the front end of a semi, and if a car comes in front of a semi and cuts it off, it should emit a high-pitched sound. And what it should be doing is like a recording, and somehow if they could send that sound into the driver's head in front of you saying, you are impeding my space, or something in that order. And just over and over and over, and it continues to go on and on until the person gets out of, say, a 100-foot range. Wow. I think that would be awesome. It would keep cars, every time a car would cut, you know, because I mean, you go through big cities and stuff, cars are just flying in front of trucks. It would keep the cars from doing that. And eventually, it would make things a lot safer. I'm telling you, multi-billionaire. All you gotta do is invent it. And you gotta cut LongHaul Larry in on part of that. There you go. I'm gonna make you rich. So cool, we're almost up to the yard. We're actually gonna be jumping off right up here. We're gonna be jumping off up here and running the back roads up to the yard. It's gonna be Highway 7, and I think it's like, what is it, the 360 or 3 something or whatever. Goes north and ends up on 15 and stuff, and that comes right into 70 right by the yard there. So that's the way I'm gonna go. And if you're wondering, you can hear the little shaking stuff going on in the videos recently. It's because I got some tires that are cupped real bad. They're getting worse and worse. And that's one of the things that's going to get fixed. I think that the truck needs an alignment on the rear axles. That's why it's going in. They're going to do a whole big alignment on it and put some good tires on it. And that's why I get that shaking noise all the time. Just like that. It gets pretty wild once in a while. Yup. I think I will let you guys go. I don't really see what else I'm going to record here. We're going to be just jumping off up here, 6 miles up here, jumping off on 7. And start doing the back roads back there and head to the yard. And I guess the new rule is I can't record at the yard because Bowman has some kind of bug up their butt. I don't know. Who knows? It's a new bug up their butt. They've always had a bug up their butt, but now it's a new one. So, there you go. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'll tell you what, I'll put a picture of it right now. I'll put a picture, we got a new design for JBG Travels. And this is my design. I made this one. Ha ha ha. Everybody wants to take credit for designs. Well, I did this one. And I'll put a picture of it up right now. And so if you go over to the website, order one if you're a JBG Travels fan. And the link will be down in the description of this video. Hey, right there's HB Hook. And we're working on a new one for Boss Fan too. And then I'm gonna be doing some stuff like towards the end of this week and everything. And I'm trying to work out a deal for hats. I'm trying to figure this out with the hats. And then I'm trying also, I'm thinking about mugs and stuff too right now. Just add a couple items in there and stuff. And so I'll be working on that stuff and everything over the next few days here. And I'll let you guys know as soon as that's available. But yep, there you go. Got a new design up for JBG Travels. So I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night. So watching this here video. If you're not, certainly can try that all over again tomorrow. And oh, the smoking situation. It's rough right now. I got a moment going on today. I don't know what it is, but I've had a moment going on, and I actually stopped in there and stopped at a gas station or a truck stop, and I was like, I almost bought a pack. But I was just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no way I can smoke. Somebody sees me, they'll video me and put me on YouTube. Look at Laurel, there's cheating. So what I did is I bought a bag of Sour Patch Kids. So basically now I can't even taste anything. I've had so much of that chemical stuff that makes these things sour in my mouth today that my tongue is like numb. But we'll make her through. A few more hours I get to take another one of these pills, and then I'll just be going to sleep tonight. I don't know why I'm having a rough day today, but I seem to be having one. But we're all good. So I will let you guys go. Looks like we got a backup going on here. Oop, po-po. The po-po, the po-po, the po-po. That's what the backup is. That was like the worst spot ever. All right, well, I'll let you guys go. See ya.